Okay, so yesterday we had a balanced day. My scenario for yesterday was scenario 1 was opening in the gap, testing lower to around 310, which was full session VWAP, and then continuing higher to around 340. Scenario 2 for me yesterday was opening at around 315, testing higher to around 322, which was the overnight high, and then dropping down to the gap mid, and overnight mid, and then dropping down to the 3,300 level, closing the gap. So yesterday we had scenario 2 up to this point, up to the test high. Well, yesterday we did have scenario 1 because we had the drop down to the session view up at 310. Then we have this move up, pull back to the mid, where I took a long, continued, took me out, 5 ticks, tested the open, basically balanced. So we started off with scenario 1, and then we continued with scenario 2. But basically none of them, it was a balanced day. So today, let's try something else. So we're gonna go to this drawing. So today, as yesterday's session, a little 12-point range triangle. In the overnight session, we have 256,000 contracts. We have a range of around 30 points. So my scenario 1 for today is we've tested overnight. We've tested high, we've tested low, and we're back in the middle on top of the VPOC from the day session yesterday, night session before that, and the night session today. So we're in this balance with a VPOC of around 318. 3,318. So my scenario 1 for today is not my scenario 1 is test higher. My scenario 1 is test low and continue higher. That's not much a bigger probability than the scenario 2. So scenario 1 for me today is we open right on top of the VPOC, thereabouts. We have this gap below us, with a gap mid of around 3,306 at 10 point below us, so that's a bit far. So scenario 1 for me will be test the previous day low, enter the gap but not by much, and continue higher. To take the full range of yesterday's day session. So we're going to test the 23 quarter previous day high, and then we're going to aim for the overnight high, which is at 329. So that will give us of around 18 points range. Scenario 1. Overnight high is, as we said, at 330. And at 330, we have liquidity, resting liquidity, you can see on the Bookmap. So that's my scenario 1. Scenario 2. We open to the VPOC, test the other way, test of high, again 23 quarter of the previous day, and then we continue lower, go through the range of yesterday, test the VPOC again, take out the overnight low. That will give us a range of around 25 points, which is a bit ambitious. So it's likely that instead of testing the previous day high, we might just test the value area high, which is at 320. It's this one here, it's the yellow line here, value area high here. So let's draw this again. Scenario 2. In green, we open 16, test around 20, go back to the bottom of the range of yesterday, get out of the range, continue to the overnight low, and finish in the middle. So that's scenario 2, with a bit of more of an achievable range of around 20 points. 21 points. Scenario 1, around 20 points again. So that's my 2 main scenarios. If we do have a range, if we do have a driver in the market, we can have a spike down. So test up. Ooh. Sorry. Scenario 3. Test up. Continue lower to 288. AGN, MC VPOC of the 2 days before. Monday and Tuesday. So that's scenario 3. Scenario 4 is for a spike up. And that is all my scenarios. Again, main scenario is scenario 1, test lower, the range of yesterday. And then take out the high of yesterday and shoot for the overnight high, scenario 1. 330 has liquidity. As you can see, a lot of it. That's where the overnight high is. Overnight low was at 3,300. There was liquidity there which was currently pooled. So that is all.